Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Blake, or you can call me the Rawshaw, and I will be continuing my explanation of Super Craft Brothers, a minigame made by Seth Bling and Mindcade, which has online dedicated servers. So, if you'd like to join in on this minigame, fun minigame, might I add, you can go to this website, supercraftbrothers.com, and you can buy VIP, which I'll address hopefully if I finish my explanation of the classes today. I'll explain it at the end. So let's go back into Yin Yang, where hopefully no one will join. So I covered the first 4 classes along as the other book that you get, and so I'll hopefully be finishing the characters, starting with Skeleton. Skeleton is probably my favorite class. I prefer using a bow, but I digress. It has a, I believe, punch 2 bow. You have a bone as well, or punch 2 infinity bow, excuse me. And there's on the bone that you have knockback 2, I believe. Knockback 1 or 2, don't remember. And then you have an arrow. And this is very good for maps where you can knock people off. So Yin Yang happens to be a good map for that, or sort of good map. So if you can tell, there are like little platforms that go up the map. So if you have a class which has a bow and you can just knock people off, it's very beneficial for getting those easy kills, because it's difficult to get kills in Super Craft Brothers unless you use a melee class, which is pretty strong, like Cactus. But most of the time you'll have to be knocking people off. So a lot of the classes are designed for that, but there are some that aren't. So like one that is meant to be melee, which knocks people off, is the Silverfish. A small gimmick with the Silverfish class is that you get to throw 3 spawn silverfish, I can't speak today, silverfish eggs. So these spawn eggs, there's one silverfish, but the problem is that those can attack you. So you want to throw it at a distance so they don't attack you and don't knock you off the edge, or they just don't do residual damage to you. So it takes like 2 hits. You have I believe a knockback 2 and a sharpness 1 iron hoe. Iron is going to be the strongest tool you'll see. The hoe is not. The iron golem has an iron axe, I believe, which is the strongest, and iron golem is broken. I'm just gonna say that. So I'll get to that in a minute. So Silverfish, just a melee class, which is basically designed to annoy, kind of just knock you off the map a lot. So yeah. Spider, it has unlimited jump boost. I believe it's jump boost, and you just jump higher. So this is kind of like another recovery class, not as good as the Enderman, but when you throw Ender Pearls, you lose 1 heart of damage. You lose 1 heart, taking 1 heart damage, and after a while, if you just keep on teleporting and your health doesn't regen, you can kill yourself, and you can suffocate in walls and stuff like that. So the Spider is a better recovery class in the aspect that you have a higher jump. Like, just your first jump is higher. I think you're a little bit quicker than other classes. I think it's kind of like you have a swiftness potion on you. I don't think that is actually the case, but for me, it always feels like it. You have a Spider Eye, which when you hit somebody, it inflicts poison condition. So again, just some residual damage, which is pretty good. If you can just keep on hitting the person, if you can hit the person and run and hit them again, it can rack up a lot of damage because the poison just dwindles their health down. And if you can just get 1 good hit on them and run, they probably won't get a good hit on you. So maybe you can get 1 or 2 hits and book it. Spider class is really good for that. So it's kind of like a hit and run type deal. So I like it in that aspect. I don't use it too much, just I haven't had too much success with it, but I'm going to try and use it more often. So my favorite class, besides the skeleton, is the squid. like my favorite melee class. Let's say that, and it's because you can inflict darkness or blindness, whatever you want to call it, so that they really can't see very much. So, with I believe it's sharpness 2, knockback 1, but you only have the ink sac as your weapon, and you can just hit somebody, run, and like they're so disoriented. Not many people use it against me, but when they do, I hate it all the time. And yep, so you want to just like take advantage of them being blinded. You can tell because there's going to be little spirals around the person, which is just another gimmick. So yeah. I think I'm going to break this up into 2 more. I'm going to go after I explain the Wither. The Wither, another long range weapon class. You get a bow and it shoots wither heads. Wither, like kind of like wither skeleton heads, but I think it is. The aim is really weird with the Wither, but when you do hit, you inflict the Wither condition, and you inflict explosive damage. So you don't have to hit the person directly, you can hit around them. You have another star, which is knockback, and inflicts the Wither condition, and then you have splash potions of weakness, I think. I'm not quite sure, but I just know it inflicts the Wither condition as well. So, and your bow has infinity, and I think power 1? Don't know, possibly punch 1. I'm not quite sure. So, that's it for today. I have been Blake, or the Rawshaw. If you have enjoyed the video so far, please leave a like rating, or subscribe if you want to. And if you want to see more of these, please let me know. I'm going to try and walk through every single class, and the VIPs and stuff like that. So, I'll see you next episode. Have a nice day.